It's the 1-year anniversary of a 2-year-old baby burning himself with a tea and being airlifted to hospital.
Yeah, this is an extraordinary story. I'm not sure if you remember it from last year, but thanks to the quick action of the air ambulance crew, a disaster was averted. But despite overwhelming community support, a recent poll reveals that over 3 million locals are unaware that the life-saving air ambulance service operates solely on donations.
Well, I actually do a monthly donation to the air ambulance.
Oh,
they're amazing.
It's life-saving. It's incredible. I've got one, the Kent, Surrey and Sussex air ambulance down in Sussex, and it's all on donations. And the work they do is, it's just, I can't articulate how important they are. But we're joined now by little Jensen, the 2-year-old who suffered that horrific incident last year.
He's just hand on the side there.
There he is. But Mum Michelle and Dave Briggs, head of North West Air Ambulance Charity. Good morning to you all. Good morning, Jensen. Thank you all for joining us. Can you just briefly explain what happened last year to poor Jensen? It was a cup of tea, wasn't it? And it somehow ended up on himself. What happened?
So he burnt himself with a cup of tea. A year ago today, actually, so it's the 1 year today. So we very much needed the air ambulance on that day, didn't we? So he had to have a skin graft on his right shoulder. As you can tell, he's okay now.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah, he's all right now with that lollipop, definitely. So where did the air ambulance land to help Jensen that day?
We live in a very small village, and it sort of landed in the park, our local play park.
And what difference did it make? Say, for example, you had to wait for a road ambulance to take Jensen to hospital. What difference did it make in terms of his recovery and treatment?
It was just the speed that they came here. So when it happened, we saw a helicopter flying over our house, and we were like, that can't be for us, surely. That's the speed that it got to us was ridiculous. And then when it can't be for us, and then when we saw it land in the village, we're like, oh, maybe it is. And then they came running down like heroes. It was like something out of a movie, really, running down the street to our house. And within sort of 20 minutes, half an hour, we were in the helicopter flying to Manchester Hospital. So yeah, definitely the speed is so important.
So Dave, now you're head of North West Air Ambulance. It's a charity. How much does it cost to run the air ambulance, kind of monthly, annually, and how important are those donations to you?
Hello, and thank you for having us on. This year alone, we need to raise £18 million just to keep the service going. We receive no government funding. We're not part of the NHS, so it's essential that money comes in to enable us to provide a life-saving, consultant-led service to the people of the northwest of England.
Well, it seems madness that it's not, that you don't get any funding at all. I can't get my head around it. So you're not part of, you must be part of the NHS or something like that, or are you just a separate division that actually just go and pick up people, support them, and then bring them to the nearest hospital, or the right hospital for the injuries that they've sustained?
Yeah, we're a complementary service. The beauty of us being a standalone charity is that we can react. We're very agile, we're very nimble, and we can get to the people who need our help as quickly as possible without any issues. So we're really proud of the fact that we respond to over 3,000 jobs a year. In the last year alone, we dealt with over 1,500 patients, and we provide a life-saving service that just simply wouldn't happen if we didn't exist, which is why it's so important we get that £18 million a year through our supporters.
Dave, it seems incredible that you are having to find 18 million a year when you're going out on so many jobs, you're saving so many lives, you're treating so many people like young Jensen there. Why isn't more being done from central government or the NHS to help you, not just you guys, but as I said, the air ambulance down where I live, Kent, Surrey and Sussex, you're all in the same predicament. You're all having to donate and work hard and to graft just to do what is an essential and very important job. Why are you in this predicament?
I couldn't answer that question. I think what I can say is, though, we deliver a fantastic service 365 days of the year. We continue to save lives and we'll continue to do that. We deliver blood, we can do surgical procedures, and we really bring the hospital to the patient. So please continue to support your local air ambulances across the UK, along with the North West Air Ambulance charity here.
Yeah, it must stick in your crawl, this diversity and inclusion and all these ridiculous heavy managers in the NHS that they're paying millions for. Yes, service like yours, you then have to find people to actually put money in to keep you going. If people want to help and support your charity, where can they go? What should they search for and how can they donate if they wish to?
Thank you. Yeah, they can go to our website, which is www.northwestairambulance.org.uk. They could join our lottery. They can do fundraising events, and we'll happily support them in doing that. And if the corporate clients, with sponsorships and things they could do to help us on a bigger scale. But we couldn't be here without the grateful support of the people across the Northwest.
And Michelle, I have to ask you, because I'm a fan of Formula One, was Jensen named after Jensen Button? And how is Jensen getting on today? What kind of little boy is he? What does he enjoy doing?
Yes, he definitely was named after my husband this year. Yes, his thumbs up D is named after him. He's doing fine now, so he still has to have treatment. And he has to wear a compression top that he has to wear all the time. You can kind of see a bit of it here. So this is a compression top, and he has to wear it 22 hours out of 24. And we have to massage the skin graft 3 times a day, which we have help with his nursery. So it's ongoing. We've got, hopefully by the end of the year, we should be able to not wear this skin graft anymore, this compression top. But he's got used to it now. So.
Yeah, he's pretty busy, isn't he? He's enjoying himself. Thank you so much to Michelle and Dave.
Yeah.
We're so glad that Jensen's better, and of course we need to continue supporting our ambulance.